It's your boy, Leo in the bag. Yay, with another video, man. Team Leo, what's up? This is my Backlash review. I was gonna do this video last night, but I was exhausted after watching the show, and I was tired. And then, you know, once I came home late, so I was just like, okay, I'm going to bed and I'll do it in the morning. So I just wanted to give my review on Backlash. I thought it was a good show. I've seen a lot of tweets that said different things. Some was good, some was bad. We all have different opinions, and that's fine. So I'm gonna just run through the matches and explain what I liked and what I didn't and stuff like that. And you guys leave your comments and let me know if you liked it or not. So the kickoff show was Apollo Crews. That match was good. He was versus what's this guy's name? Good luck. I can never remember what these people's name are. It's the oh my god. I'm thinking of the guy outside. His name is Angel. But that was the guy that was outside, because I know Kevin Owens came at the end of the match and made the match even at the end. Kevin Owens was sitting out there and he'd helped Apollo win the match. So I can't think of who he fought. And I'm always saying his name. Do you remember what the guy's name is? That's the former U.S. champion. I can't think of what his name is. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't get it out. But y'all, if y'all seen the match, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I really can't think of what his name is. But Apollo Crews' match was good. I'm assuming Kevin Owens was out there because I guess the storyline wise they're gonna have Apollo Crews and Kevin Owens fight later on down the line. Maybe Kevin Owens will turn heel. Who knows? But I know they have to probably find something to do with Kevin Owens. To me, I like Kevin Owens. I think he should change his look a little bit. He really doesn't look like a wrestler. He looks like somebody from the outside they just brought in and wrestled. So he's a good wrestler, but I think if you've been with a company a while, it's time to develop a new style a little bit, or at least a new look. But that's just my opinion. Apollo's Crews match was good. Let's see what else he can do, you know what I mean? Because we can't just judge it off one match. But it is good to see him finally get his break. We have the triple threat tag team women's championship match. Now, I've seen a lot of tweets, and I have my tweets here that I wrote last night. I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed certain people in the match. Like, I think the Iconics did a good job. They did a better job than what they normally do in a match. So I thought they had, whatever time they took off, they got a little bit better. And that showed last night in their match. So I was good with that. I was happy with them. Sasha Banks did an amazing job in the match last night. She was awesome. Alexa Bliss did good in the match. Who I wasn't happy with was Bayley's performance and Nikki Cross's performance. Nikki looked a little sloppy yesterday, and Bayley didn't look like she really did too much last night. And I'm like, you know, you're the women's champion. You could have carried this match a little more and did a little more, but whatever. But the Iconics did a good match, and I thought they were going to win. I thought they really were going to win last night. I was like, okay, they're probably the Iconics will win. They, you know what I mean, they've gotten better. So, maybe later on down the line they'll get another title shot, but they should be proud of themselves. I think they did a great job last night, or a better job than what they would normally do. So, pat on the back for them. Nikki Cross, y'all need to find a new gimmick or a new role for her, because last night she sucked. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I know y'all got y'all opinions, okay? Of course, still champions with Sasha Banks and Bayley. Let's see how long that lasts, okay? Then you have the next match, which was Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. I was cheering for Jeff Hardy because I really wanted him to win, but that was actually a good match between them. Sheamus really looked like the heel in the match. He was really dominating. He was really taking control of the match. He really looked like, even though he did win, but he kind of looked like he was going to win. On so many different occasions, it was going back and forth. I was like, yo, this is cool. This is a really great match. And this is what they need to start putting on SmackDown. Like, great matches like this. Like, let the wrestlers just wrestle and entertain without all the lights and the extra stuff y'all be doing, okay? Shout out to both competitors. They did a great match. Sheamus won, which was unexpected because I think a lot of people thought Jeff Hardy was going to win because of the storyline that they were telling. It was like, okay, Jeff Hardy's supposed to overcome stuff and overcome this, you know, drug problem that he has and just his demons in general. So to see him lose, it was like, oh, okay, well, this is a different road that we're taking. Okay, let's see where they go next with the storyline. You know, like, what's next for Jeff Hardy? You know what I mean? Also, what's next for Sheamus now that he won? You know what I mean? Because he's a former champion, so do y'all put him back in the championship match? Does he have to work his way up? You know what I mean? So let's see where it goes with them. But the match last night was incredible. I enjoyed that. We have the Women's Raw Championship match. Nia Jax versus, girl, what is her name? Akasha? What is her name? The girl with the do you know her name?
Shayna Baszler?
No, the Chinese girl. I can't think what her name is, and I have it. Oh my god. But anyway, I thought it was a good match. Let me tell you why. Nia Jax normally, when she goes out there in the matches, she tries to rush the match, or her moves look sloppy. Last night, she looked like the dominant female in the match. She looked like she was taking her time, so nothing kind of looked sloppy. Everything looked like how it was supposed to look, and I said, okay, this is a good match. Two things, though. I think had a bop on the outside. I don't know if it was Nia Jax's fault or the women's champion's fault, but there was a bop outside that didn't look too good. I said, other than that, the match was great, and the ending was horrible. I don't know why. If you just crowned the girl as the Royal Women's Champion, she needs to be winning matches, not at a pay-per-view having a double count. I don't understand what that was for. I think they did that just to make Nia Jax look like she was, okay, Nia just came back. She needs to look dominant. She doesn't need to lose as soon as she comes back. She needs to look like she's a threat to the Women's Champion. Which is, you know what I mean? Which is fine, I understand that, but not right off the bat. Like, I think she should have took the loss last night to make the Raw Women's Championship better. But that's just fine. But both ladies put on a good show. The Women's Champion was doing a lot of submissions, which was good. That in itself told a story because Nia Jax is a big woman. So it's like, okay, how would you really get her off her feet? How do you really have a chance against her if you're not really working on legs and arms and, you know, her head because she's so massive? You know what I mean? So shout out to the Raw Women's Champion. Who else do we have? But they should have worked on the finish. Both shouldn't have got counted out. Oh, we have Braun Strowman versus The Miz. We have the Universal Champion. Oh, good Lord Jesus. I want to say this match was uncalled for. It really was. But, you know, whatever. Same thing with the last match right before this. When you have a championship title holder, you're supposed to make them look good. I wrote in, hold on if I can find it. I wrote, John Moxley is making everybody look good. John Morrison's performance, because he's just a talented competitor, he made everybody look good. I also tweeted, Braun Strowman really did not do anything in this match but get beat up. I'm confused. How does that make your champion look strong? And that's exactly what happened during the match. To me, Braun Strowman didn't do anything but the power running slam and probably one or two other moves. And I'm just like, y'all could have told the story a whole different way. Or you could have just had him go against John, you know what I mean? Or The Miz one-on-one, but I know he just went against The Miz on SmackDown. Then John has a chance to be champion, and Miz breaks up the count. And I'm just like, you stupid moron. Like, why would you do that? He could have been champion, and you could have been like, you know, you could have been the first one he could have gave a title shot to or whatever. You know what I mean? You write the storyline a certain way or whatever. So that match to me was just like, okay, besides John doing all the work, I didn't see it. Braun Strowman needs to be in there with people that can make him look good. So that match last night, I'm not going to say it didn't look good, it's just, it wasn't entertaining enough. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, y'all need to fix this. Or I don't know who y'all can put him in the ring with that'll make him look good, but, I don't know. Because I don't know who you have on your roster. I got to go through the names. But that match, y'all should have just had him in there with John Morrison. John by himself would have sold everything that needed to be sold. But The Miz, I used to be a fan of The Miz because I thought he was entertaining, but when you see somebody in the same role constantly and they haven't improved, it's like you start to feel bad for them. And The Miz, every time I look at him, I'm going, you headlined WrestleMania just a couple of years ago, and you're a former champion. And instead of you taking that moment and making it mean more to your career and going, okay, I'm on this level, let me stay here, you're down here when you were up here. And it's just like, he needs to switch up something because The Miz is not, you know what I mean? I know he's the most, what's the word? He won the most Intercontinental Championship. I don't know if he broke Chris Jericho's record or he's getting ready to break Chris Jericho's record. But I know he has the most Intercontinental Championship. And that's another thing, like, why do you want to be the second best? When you get into the wrestling business, you want to be the best, period, not the second best. So to me, Miz needs to step his game up a whole lot. But that's just, you mean, because you could be decent in the ring and you could have great promo skills, but the Miz needs to be past that now. It's like, okay, we've seen already that you've already done that. You're entertaining. Like, what else can you do? Like, how do we make you a big star again? Because him in the match, he didn't do anything but run around and look stupid and scared. And it's just like, oh, stupid. I don't know. Moving on, we have the WWE Championship match, Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. To me, this was a great match right off the bat. Like, Bobby having MVP in his corner was great. The way they started the match was great. Like, Drew didn't even get a chance to take off his jacket before he was attacked and putting in finishing moves, and it was just great the way they told the story. I think Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. Bobby Lashley should get a rematch because the match was great. So hopefully they give him another rematch because they told a great story yesterday. Drew deserved the win. Bobby deserved the win. Either way it would have won. It would have been the right decision because it was a great match. I don't agree with the finish. Like, his wife coming out and that's the reason he lost. Because he got distracted you mean, like, it was just like, okay, y'all could have found another way for the ending. But overall, that was the match of the night for me. Then we go to the next match. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Oh, his spear looked dominating. Like, I love the way he did his spear. We have the tag team match, which really wasn't a match. They just was brawling in the backyard. Then they stopped to fight ninjas. Then there was a chicken or a turkey and a bowling ball. And I guess this was supposed to be the comic relief of the pay-per-view, which I don't know why it was even needed. I'm like, okay, what are we doing for the tag team titles? You know what I mean? Anytime I see, like, stuff like this in wrestling, I always think somebody's injured and they have to find a way around the injury. And I'm going, why not have them have a match in the ring? Why are we doing all this backstage stuff? But if that's what they wanted to do. But I don't know how that helps the tag team division. I don't know. But hopefully, you know, they can call up some new people and really get the tag team titles the publicity it needs. And that's for both the men and the women. And then we have Edge and Randy Orton, which was supposed to be the greatest wrestling match of all time. I doubt it lived up to that name, but Edge unfortunately got hurt last night, which I didn't know until after when I seen somebody tweeting it or making a video about it. So, and I wrote in their comment section that Edge doesn't need to wrestle anymore. He's already, he's already a Hall of Famer, or soon to be. Well, is he in the Hall of Fame? I'm not sure, but if he's not, he's gonna be. And I'm just like, Edge didn't need to come back. I know that Vince needs, he needs big name stars to keep people watching, but y'all gotta build up your younger generation, or you're not gonna last for 10 more years. So it's like, to me, stop depending on people like Edge and Undertaker and Goldberg. These people are past their prime, and they let them go home and enjoy family time with their family. Like, they've already given their body, their life, their soul to wrestling. Like, they don't need to do anymore. But the match was great. You got to see the spear, the RKO, you got to see the Three Amigos, the Rock Bottom, the pedigree, and some other move. I forgot. Oh, and Unprettier. And then Randy Orton ended it with the kick in the head. Great match. I didn't realize when Edge got injured. But he looked throughout the match like he was in some serious pain. I was like, you could tell. And that's about it. Randy Orton's match was good. Bobby Lashley's match was good. I enjoyed the triple tag match. The Iconics did better than what I expected. Jeff Hardy's match was good. And those are like my favorite matches. Out of everything, those are my favorite matches. But you guys leave your comments and let me know if you like Backlash. It was a decent show. If I was to rate it, I'd give it a 7. Only because the tag match could have been better because it wasn't really a match. Who else? The Nia Jax's, their finishes was, the way they finished the match was not good. And Braun Strowman's match could have been a whole lot better. But other than that, everybody else did a good job. But that's my review. You guys leave your comments and let me know if you liked Backlash. I give it a 7. What do you rate it, okay? You already know who I am, and just in case you don't know, it's your boy Leo. Holla. Thank you for the likes, comments, and feel free to join the channel. I'd love to have you. Peace!